$800 billion of additional funds found that could be repurposed as an additional round of stimulus checks. Now we're up to 2 rounds of $800 billion have been found, and there's more money? What's going on here? Additionally, another viewer this morning says, "Thank you, I applied for a $5,000 grant on a Saturday." Viewers can go online and apply for grants over the weekend on online websites. Meantime, it's holiday decor. And how does smell good during the holiday? It's important that things smell good during the holidays as much as look good. And in this holiday decor video, I explained to you how you make things smell as beautiful as they look during your holiday season. And this is the breaking details coming from Washington, as well as negotiations continue for your stimulus check. It's all developing this Saturday morning on Holidays LALATE. Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Saturday morning if you're on the East Coast, Saturday afternoon, and hope you're good and safe. And boy, it smells wonderful. I'm here, you're here, and we are smelling beautiful on a Saturday morning. In this Holidays LALATE video, I deliver first about 5 to 10 minutes of stimulus check updates for Saturday morning. And then in the last 10 minutes, I give you some holiday decor. It's easy breezy, it's lighthearted, and I'm so glad you're here. I have the holiday wreath behind me, and I have the holiday pine cones from another broadcast. And boy, in this broadcast, I have a lot of stuff for you, but I'll be getting money right now. So if you've not subscribed to this channel, subscribe right now, because no one is finding money for you, even on a Saturday. And one viewer found some money on a Saturday, found the application, applied, and is waiting to hear if he got approved for a $5,000 grant. So congratulations for him. I'll explain to you how you can get this money even on the weekend and get the application going. And I understand telephone lines are down on the weekends, but I'm going to explain to you how you can get money right now. So make sure you subscribe, because I'm finding to get you money right now, not 5 days from now, not 5 weeks from now, but right now. Also, like this video. It helps in the algorithm rankings. In this video, I'll be going over why and how you can get money processed and started the ball rolling over the weekend and get those approvals coming on Monday morning. You shouldn't have to wait to get money right now. I'll explain how one viewer found the money right now and how you can do the same. More over shocking developments out of Washington, as an additional round of $800 billion of CARES Act 1 money unused has been located. That can be repurposed as another stimulus check. Then there's an additional round of money that has been found and is coming back. So where is all this money going, and why is this not exactly what Mitch McConnell wants for the stimulus negotiations? I'll explain that is exactly what he does want. This is really shocking developments just on Saturday morning, or Saturday afternoon. So I'm so glad you're here. Let's get to the breaking news. The breaking news, as you sit here for Saturday morning, is that there's renewed optimism for a potential second stimulus deal, because there is now more than $1.6 trillion, and it's approaching $2 trillion very quickly of unused CARES Act 1 money that has come back, or is coming back, or has come back to Congress that can be resent out for stimulus. Why is this so important, and why is this so promising? Because Mitch McConnell wants to give you stimulus. He doesn't want to spend the money of the federal government's money to give it to you. But this money has already been spent. It's already money out of the Treasury. Let me explain. When you take $1 out of the national treasury, it actually increases the national debt by $1. Mitch McConnell, however, has a new solution being proposed by this channel. The money is not needed to be taken out of treasury. The proposals have been $2 trillion, $1.5 trillion with the problem solvers bill, $500 billion. There have been all these different proposals, but all those proposals involve taking new money out of Treasury, taking $10 out of Treasury, sending out a stimulus package. Well, here's the solution. There's now about $1.6 trillion of unused CARES Act 1 money from the first stimulus package of March that's sitting around that could be sent out. And it looks like we could get $2 trillion sitting around to send out. I mean, it's sort of ironic that on a Saturday morning I'm describing $2 trillion as just sort of sitting around. No one has noticed there's sort of trillions of dollars just sitting around, not $10. We're talking about trillions of dollars. But what's ironic about this is that everyone is starting to realize this, and no one is starting to acknowledge its existence except this channel and you, the Purple Power. So how does this work? There's $800 billion currently at SBA. That would amount to a $5,000 stimulus check. That's unused PPP money. Then there is an additional $800 billion that Steve Mnuchin confirmed on Friday. That is from an additional fund of unused CARES Act 1 money that he could use. Then the Federal Reserve had Chairman Jerome Powell said that he has money that he's returning from unused CARES Act 1 money, presumably from Main Street Lending Program. So all these numbers are just adding up. Oh, and we forgot another one. There's that unused money from state and local that's returning, which is the grants. I'm going to detail that in a second. That's returning about December 12th, 15th, 16th. And so all that money adds up as well. Suddenly we're at about $1.62 trillion of unused CARES Act 1 money? Come on, folks. This is so obvious. This would be sufficient for a $5,000 stimulus check. It's sufficient for extension of PUA, UI, another round of FPUC retroactively. This would be enough for EIDL grants and EIDL loans. I mean, I can do a lot of stuff for $1.62 trillion and still give money for state and local $300 billion. I mean, it's just an hazard pay. This is really, really promising news because this is money exactly that Mitch McConnell would like because it's unused money. He can send it out. How do we know all this? It's confirmed by Steve Mnuchin. It's confirmed by the Federal Reserve. How do we know it can be repurposed? Steve Mnuchin has put it in writing. The president has tweeted it and said it in writing. So this is just so straightforward. Meantime, negotiations continued on Friday and Thursday between Steve Mnuchin, Mark Meadows, and Mitch McConnell for the Republicans, and over on the Democrats, Nancy and Chuck. This could be ultimately the tipping of the iceberg of the change of the dynamic. And what you need to do, Purple Power, if the viewers of this channel, is be on social media this weekend and tag Mitch McConnell's communications director, tag Mitch, tag all those people and say, hey, all this money is at SBA or coming back. It is now coming back. We're talking about a lot of money. Please repurpose all this money, new existing money. You don't have to spend new money, and you'll have enough money to get out to the American citizens for FPUC retroactive, PUA, UI, and stimulus checks, hashtag MSC. Boy, it's great news. Now, let's turn to grants. This is money right now. Money right this minute. And what I want to go over first is comments since this morning's LALATE broadcast, and I want to go over how you can get money over the weekend. First, let me go over how you can get money over the weekend. Every city and county has an official website. It's the city official website and the county official website. It generally has a seal on it, and it's generally the one you recognize because they ask you to pay bills. Hi, welcome to the city of so-and-so. Can you pay your property tax? Can you pay your gas bill? Can you pay your water bill? Oh, I found you. Yeah, you found me. So that's how you know it's the official website. Then you go on there and you look for COVID grants. They're in there. Next, how did that viewer get an application process on the weekend? By using an online website. Most of the applications are online. Very few are over the telephone. Many of them are online, and you can process them over the weekend. This viewer got a $5,000 grant application filed this morning. He DM'd me, and so congratulations to him. What's important to understand is that these grants are available in your city's website, your county's website, and your state housing authorities or state housing boards' websites. Go get them. Please go get them. Next, I'm still seeing what's important for you to do is stay positive and not take no as an answer. On Mornings LALATE, someone posted, this is the exact words the person posted. There are no grants in Florida. Florida is not giving anyone grants. That was the comment on the channel. And I think 10 people had liked the comment. Okay, let me recap. First of all, Orange County, Florida, issued 20,000 $1,800 stimulus check grants on Monday this last week. Then Barbara Perez got a rent grant in Miami Springs, Florida on Thursday because of this channel. Another viewer got another grant in another city in Florida. And then two others got two other grants in other cities in Florida. You see what happened with that one person's message? They said there's nothing in the state of Florida. Tell that to the 30,000 to 100,000 people that include viewers of this channel and non-viewers of this channel who got grants in the last 5 days. They're sitting back saying, there's no grants? Thank you. I just got a very nice grant. I got $5,000. And this hater or this misinformed person is trying to spend a false narrative. Ultimately, I'm not worried about the false narrative. I'm worried about you reading that. When you read something negative, please throw it out the window. And if you are having problems finding stuff, please don't post something negative either. It doesn't help other people. I don't know how many times to say this, and this is what I want to make very clear when we're talking about positive messaging, is that there's grants out there. So if you're having problems finding a grant, don't post, I'm having problems finding a grant. There is no grant. That doesn't make sense because all you're doing is you're telling 2 million viewers not to look for something when they need grants, and there are grants. Next, if you need assistance, certainly say, I can't find a grant in Florida. Hey, then I'll guide you and the viewers will guide you where the grants are. But don't come in and say things that are so wrong and so negative to tell other people to stop looking. Next, there's still some people that are saying there's no such a grant for SSI, SSDI. Untrue. There's no such grant for this. As I said in Morning to LALATE, these grants are categorically incredible. Viewers of this channel are getting $5, $10, $15, $20,000 grants. They're generally getting grants for rent. So when you go to your city, state, or counties, or state's housing authority, you want to generally look for COVID grants, but you may specifically find rental grants because those are the number one type of grants they're doing. They're doing rent grants and utility grants. Then in rare occurrences, they're doing stimulus checks. And then in some occasions, they're doing hazard pay and business grants. Finally, if you're in a very small town, go a little bit broader in your search. And if you're having problems with one means of search, use another means of search. I started this discussion, I think it was on Wednesday, and I said use Google News. Some people are having problems with Google News. Then I went to 211. Some people have problems with 211. Now I'm with websites. Let's see if people have problems finding official websites today. Ultimately, if you have problems with something, post a comment and I'll try to respond to you. But don't stop because you're having problems, and don't stop because someone says something negative or someone says something no. What's incredible great news is that more viewers keep on winning. I'm still trying to read through all the private messages, and congratulations to those of you who got grants Friday that I've still not seen. I'm still trying to read through the messages, so big great news for you. All right, let's turn to some holiday decor. You know, in this recording, for the first time ever, I'm going to do something that is smell, not look. So I won't be able to hold up something very big and that crashes the entire rest of the set. Today I want to talk about smells of holidays. And wow, that's wonderful. What's important to do when you talk about holiday smells is that there are so many ways to make your house inviting during the holidays. And one of the most simple ways that doesn't cost anything is scent, smell. And viewers often think, oh, I have to have a massive Santa Claus on the dining room table that's 20 feet tall that has, San Francisco hairstyle or something. You don't have to do that. You just have to make the house smell wonderful. So what are ways to make the house smell quite wonderful? Well, first of all, you may have oils around the house. I'm holding up some wonderful oils, which are just very festive. They're not particularly holiday oils. They're just festive oils. They have a very inviting scent to them. When you're going for oils, you want to have anything that's sort of citrus or orange or fruit or very, very light. You don't want to have anything musky or, sort of like you're in a linen closet. You want to be sort of very inviting. But there's ways that you can sort of get away from oils and do things that have the appearance, the effect of an oil. And that is food in the kitchen. There we go. We're going back to food. There's a lot of things that when you cook in a house really creates a wonderful aura. aroma, and they include boiling or warming up on the stovetop your favorite fruit juice, warming up cider on the countertop is absolutely one of the big winners. There's nothing more inviting than hot cider brewing in a house, and the scent stays there for a very long time. How about oranges? Take some orange peels and put them on the burners and just watch them very lightly, and they give them a little bit of a smell to them. And that smell of an orange peel on the burner also really nice. If you have a toaster oven, even better. Put them in the toaster oven. Just burn in the toaster oven some orange peels for a short minute of time. Or some lemon rinds. Burn some lemon rinds. Also cinnamon. Cinnamon is one of the really wonderfully potent scents. Nutmeg. Everyone loves the scent of nutmeg. What you do with nutmeg, a little bit of water, a little bit of nutmeg, put it in the pot, put it on the stove, let it boil for a little bit. Let the oil really come out. These sort of ideas are absolutely free. Most people have spices around the house. Most people love the scent of spices, and everyone has the ability to just warm up the spice and create the incredible smell. If you live in a small house or you live in a medium-sized house, if you live in a very small house, the aroma will fill the whole house and stay there for a while. Next, some people like to put objects into the aroma and cover objects with aroma. I'm not a big fan of that. So, for example, you see the pine cone in the back behind me in the background. You can certainly douse the pine cone with nutmeg or cinnamon or orange essence if you're burning it on the stove. But I particularly don't like that idea. I'll tell you why. Because if you really like that pine cone, the smell sort of, may annoy you after a few days. It's like, okay, I'm tired of that smell. I smelt it. I want something new. So it's like, you smelt it. That smell has been dealt. So let's move on. And what's important to understand is that if you really like the object, don't douse it with scents. Next, there are some people who really would prefer store-bought scented items. I don't like those either. I think they're a little bit too artificial, and I don't think that they really exhibit the type of smell you want. So here's the recap. The simple ways to get that scent and smell during the holiday season throughout the house is very simple. Get fruits, vegetables, anything that is very earthy. I prefer fruits. And use either the rind or the juice of it. Either boil it or give it a light simmer in the toaster oven. Then also use your spice rack to help. The more earthy spices, the better. Nutmeg, cinnamon works really great. A little bit of water, put it on the stovetop, let it simmer. Remember, not a microwave because the smell would stay in the microwave. You want something on the top that'll create a steam, and that steam is what carries the scent. And with that scent, the scent will fill your house throughout the rest of the day and give you an inviting aura and aroma for the holiday season, which costs you nothing. On a daily basis, I'm trying to help people find money, but I'm also trying to help you get through this holiday season on a budget with literally no money spent on holiday cheer and style. And this was yet another recording. If you like these recordings, tune in every day at 12 noon Pacific Standard Time, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for more of Holidays LA. Coming up at 3:30 today, I will have big updates about your stimulus check and those new grants and the success stories of viewers over the weekend and what they did that made the big difference on Saturday. You know they're coming. So keep looking. Get those grants going. Free stimulus money. You can get it. No negativity, and keep on pushing. As always, go to the front of the channel, subscribe. Also like this video. As always, stay informed, stay smiling, and stay about life for more.